So today, an international safety panel is blasting both Boeing and the FAA over failures that led to two deadly crashes. It's the second critical report in less than a month to detail why the 737 MAXs were flawed but still flying. Now, aviation experts from more than 10 countries came together 6 months ago to investigate at the FAA's request. The long-awaited report is damning. Most of the focus is on how both Boeing and the FAA certified the system that's blamed for the crashes. That's the Maneuvering Characteristics Augmentation System, or MCAS, that we now know has the power to force down the plane's nose. I spoke with a former Boeing engineer about the findings.
I think the biggest failure was that of communication. There are many organizations, many steps along the way that could have caught this issue and dealt with it before the aircraft were released for service.
In the report, it showed that Boeing did not clearly explain the automated system to regulators. It also criticized the FAA for having too little involvement in evaluating MCAS, instead leaving most of the work to Boeing itself. Lastly, when they were evaluating and testing the systems, they used assumptions from previous aircraft configurations, so the models weren't up to date. Todd Curtis tells me the findings in this report is about more than just the 737 MAXs.
There are going to be many aircraft that are flying right now that will have follow-on versions of that aircraft. 737 MAX is just one example of that. The kind of processes that have been used to certify these aircraft appear to be inadequate.
Well, Curtis thinks if the FAA had a full understanding of the MCAS, they wouldn't have put it into service. But the bigger lesson from all of this, and a key recommendation in this report, is that the FAA needs to change its certification process where every individual aircraft is looked at through the lens of the entire aircraft system. Boeing released a statement today saying it's committed to working with the FAA and reviewing the recommendations and helping to continuously improve the process and approach used to validate and certify airplanes going forward. Curtis tells me this report and this international cooperation is going to go a long way in preventing these types of tragedies from happening in the future. Back to you.
All right, Simone, thank you.